Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is right now. Wednesday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. My name is William Michael Forbes. I'm a spiritual medium, a channel, and an intuitive life coach. Tracking what day it is not so important as living each day as it is. Today is a brand new day, and this is a brand new moment. And that's true for every single moment you pass through while you are living in this lifetime. Today I have with me the energy of the Ascended. It's a collective of Ascended Masters and angels, guides that work together. They don't remain the same all the time. They change, just like we change every single day of our lives. But today, what you must know to be free, and it's very simple, it's very elegant, and it's very straightforward, as there's just so much complexity around what others think you should be, or what you think you should be for others. Many of you are lost in the confusion of what you think you should be that others would approve of you, or how you think you should be in order to be viewed in the world in a very particular light. There's also this sense of manipulation and control that goes on around you through your media devices, through your so-called advertising and educational systems that loan themselves to giving you the illusion that if you are a certain way, you will somehow be better than you already are. And while this to a degree is true, you are always going to have room for self-improvement if you continue to try to meet up to the expectations of what you are being told to be. You will continue to feel like you're getting further and further from who you truly are. And who exactly are you? And who do you believe yourself to be? You are not what you see on a magazine cover. You are not who you are portrayed to think you are supposed to be according to your so-called advertisers, those that would say that if you dress a certain way or talk a certain way or walk a certain way, then you will be a certain way. And while there is some validity to that, the you that is unique and distinct is the you that you came here to be. You did not come here to be someone else or something else other than what you are. But you have to understand that there are simple elements you need to carry in your mind to understand exactly who are you? Who truly are you? It has been proposed that you are simply a collection of thoughts and memories. And yet, this leaves so many of you unsatisfied with who you are, that the thoughts and memories that you believe make you you, if they were truly the primary source of who you are, then you would certainly be a lot happier, a lot more joyful. But let's us look into this. Thoughts. Where are your thinking thoughts coming from? Who and from where do your thoughts originate? You must know that thoughts are interchangeable. The thoughts you had about yourself as a young child have changed because the way you are viewed by those around you have changed. As you grow and evolve physiologically, people begin to treat you a little differently. And you often assess that who you are then is based upon how people treat you. And there is so much telling you you must dress and walk and talk and think and be this way in order to experience these things. But to truly know who you are, you must begin the process of discernment. That is, sorting out the wheat from the chaff, the thoughts, the beliefs, the ideas that you have been given by this world, and learning to sort out which are actually true and which are not true. Good morning. Hi, guys. Yeah. Good morning, Guy. Good to see you. Love to all as well. Yes, I know. So there's this huge push today for you to be a certain way. It's funny, I had one of my TikTok videos taken down because it spoke about deception and lies that politicians and world leaders. I'm going to speak about it again here now because it's important. So I had one of my TikTok videos taken down where I believe it was Archangel Michael was talking about the deceptions and the lies of the leaders of the world, and that a lot of the problems are being perpetuated because they're running out of ways to lie to you. And so they're basically just outright lying to our faces all the time. Anyway, that video got taken down because it spoke of lies. It spoke that world leaders, a large percentage of them, are being deceptive, dishonest with the people that they proclaim to serve and protect. Isn't that funny that virtually every government says they want to protect you, and yet we have war, we have poverty, we have mental and emotional and physical disease running rampant around the planet? Does that seem anything like a government that loves you, that wants to know everything about you, where you are, what you're doing? You have to look at these things. And in this process, they're telling you if you do these things and you say these things and you speak these things, or you dress this way, or you walk this way, or you talk this way, you will be happy. So why is there so much more unhappiness on the planet? When the Ascended came to me, they said there's a huge difference between who you are and who you believe yourself to be. Who you are and who you believe yourself to be. Most of who you believe yourself to be is so far removed from who you actually are that there's disappointment and sadness, and those emotions that don't serve you come up because you're not in alignment with who you are. And this is being done deliberately. The TV shows, the mass media communications that are often happening to entertain us, keep us in thoughts that conflict is good, gossip is good, anger is good, fear is good, violence is good, that your superheroes must destroy the enemy in order for you to find happiness, and they'll do it for you. No, the real heroes of the world right now are the moms and dads that truly love their children, the mothers and fathers that truly love their children, the mothers and fathers that truly embrace and understand that there is a function of our lives that's called love. There's a function of our lives that is called love. And we have to remember that function. So to get back to this understanding of what and who you truly are, sorry, I just got this weird energy coming in here. To get back into the energy of who you really are, you need to learn to step away from your thinking mind. And anybody who wants to moderate your thinking mind, even here, you need to find space every day. You must make space for yourself every day where you just put aside the thinking mind. Completely, totally put aside your thinking mind. Long enough and sufficient enough that you begin to feel yourself as not a definition of ideas and beliefs placed into your mind and body from your environment. This is the first thing you must know to begin to liberate yourself from, well, some people call it the matrix. Doesn't matter what you want to call it. But there's this process of knowing yourself that isn't based upon what you're being told to believe you are, or what you should think about, or what you shouldn't think about. Even here, from what comes through from all of us, it's really important that you understand that making time every day where you place the distractions of the world, the distractions of your senses, you put them aside long enough and sufficiently enough, long enough and sufficiently enough, that you begin to feel the essence of who you are. In that place where you leave the confines of your mind, you may call it meditation if you will, but in those moments where you leave the confines of your personalized identity, when you make this move in your consciousness away from your personalized identity, you literally take the costume, the mask off your face, and you can look inside yourself and begin to glimpse the incredible you that you truly are and have always been. That is not to say that you don't have thoughts that are incredible, that you do not have beliefs that are wonderful. This is to say that you step away from all of what you know to begin to explore beyond the fringes of who you think you are. To explore beyond the fringes of who you think you are. Yeah. Anyway, they wanted you to know that today, that you have to learn to step outside of your thinking mind. You have to learn to do that. Step outside of your thoughts and contemplate, who are you? Because most of what people generally know is only what is going on in their minds. And we use that often as a reference point all the time for who you are. And if what you've been taught to believe is the only reference point for who you are, then nothing's going to change that much. If only what you know is all you're going to let yourself know, if you're not going to step outside of that, then you're going to be stuck with what you know. Just as it is right now. If you believe I'm depressed, I'm sad, if you believe that's who you are, you're going to be stuck with that. You're not your depression, you're not your anger, you're not your sadness, you're not your pain. You have those elements in your consciousness, but they don't define you. You get to define you. There are certain fundamental truths in defining who you are too, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to let that message that they gave me this morning come through to you. It's going to be a very short event today, but we're going to do some questions and answers. Hi, Drusilla. Good to see you here. Glad you made it. Yeah. Hi, guys. Any messages from Archimedes? Yes, indeed. It's really, he says it's very important that you stand in the energy of innovation. It is a spirit not of this world. The energy of inspiration. She is not of this world, but she comes to you if you're open to her. I always called her inspiration. Get close to her. Live with her. Walk with her. Listen to her words. She is divine. She is divine. I love that. Archimedes. Thank you. Anna. Yeah, you need to reach out to you, Anna. Anna, you need to reach to yourself to find the fundamental value that is you. Many of you are confusing yourselves by trying to define the value of who you are by your bodies, or defining the value of who you are by what others think of you, or defining the value of who you are by your money or by your clothing. And that you think that you will become more of who you are by having more things or more adoration from others. That is not necessarily true. If that were the case, then you would all be very different right now. But it's very important that you learn to appreciate who you are rather than depend upon the appreciation of others to define you. That if somebody loves you, that you must then be worthy of love. No, you are worthy of love whether somebody loves you or not. That is, of course, you are thinking, feeling, being, and acting as love would think and feel and be and act. And this is another question to consider. What does love think? What does love say? What does love do? In every moment that you exist, dear one, what does love think? What does love say? What does love do? If you are love, we can assure you, if you are being as love is being, and you are doing as love is doing, and you are speaking as love would speak, then you will certainly experience great love in your life. But very few of you understand the gentle nature of love, the patience of love, the compassion of love, the innovation and playfulness of love. Many of you do not understand love. Many of you understand the distorted version of love that so many of you are caught up that love must mean that you are the richest kid in the block. Many of you believe that love is, if you look a certain way, then you are love. And certainly love, what it thinks, what it says, and what it does, will portray itself uniquely through each of you in terms of how you will dress, how you will walk, how you will talk. But to truly understand from within yourself that you are love, and then to formulate, if I am love, then what do I say? How do I say it? How do I do love? You'll come much closer to understanding the love that you're yearning from this other one, as so many of you are trying to find love from the world. It is a common difficulty many of you face, trying to find love out there rather than establishing love within you, to awaken to who you truly are, which is a function of love. And in the awakening of truly who you are as a function of love, then what you say and what you will do will be very attractive, because it will be from a place of truth, as love and truth are synonymous to each other. Love and truth are synonymous to each other. They are not different, except by degree of manifestation and expression. Hi there. Has my mother been trying to reach out to my daughter, Taylor? No, she's actually been spending more time trying to reach out to you. She's spending more time to reach out to you to be more of the mother your daughter needs. She's saying that you get very judgy about your daughter. She's saying you're very judgy about her. You need to spend more of your time in your love, only holding love in your heart and mind for your daughter. See and envision her happiness, such as you can, such as you best can envision her happiness. If you can do this and have nothing but the beautiful joy in your own mind and heart, and have that be what you offer your daughter in your silence and in your presence with her, what does love say? What does love do? What does love say? And what does love do? There's some people your daughter are connecting to that aren't necessarily what she needs to connect to right now. I'm being told to tell you that there are people that she's connecting to that she doesn't really need to be connecting to, but she's doing it out of want and need. And this is going to bring about some interesting challenges for your daughter. I'll leave you with that. Last night, I dreamed being crushed by a heavy object, and as I moved out, I literally fell from, I can't read that last word, the beam? Yeah, the weight of the ego. The only thing that's going to is crushing people right now is their beliefs. What you believe is going to either crush you or elevate you. What you believe is either going to crush you or elevate you. There is no mystery in between here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Hi, Manoj. Manoj is asking, please ask the higher self of my wife if there's anything she wants me to know. If I tune into your wife's higher self, Manoj, yeah, I'm getting told to tell you she needs you to listen more. Not just hear her words, but hear what she's saying underneath her words. You need to listen and hear, not just hear the words. You need to hear what she's saying with the words. That's what her higher self is telling me to tell you. You need to hear what she's saying, not just listen to her. Wow. Hi, guys. Hi, Lauren. Good to see you. She's saying, it's funny, Lauren, I'm being told the song that she's giving me is I Beg Your Pardon. I never promised you a rose garden, but yeah. So anyway, there's this big flourishing wall of roses that she's showing me. And that song came to my mind. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. But she's showing me this massive wall of roses, a big wall of roses that you need to contemplate that. Contemplate the meaning of roses today. But it's a huge high wall, about 9 feet high and about 8 feet wide. And that song, I never promised you a rose garden. You can look that up. Thank you, Lauren. Hi. Has my mother been, yeah, we got that. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Good morning. Welcome. I lost my mom this past Saturday. Is it too early for messages from her? She's as giddy as a schoolgirl right now. I just want you to know that her energy is very giddy as a schoolgirl right now. She's like laughing, just excited, very joyful. Free, 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 free. It's funny I think it's a Tom Petty song. That free falling is the song that I'm getting that's connected to her energy right now. But like she's saying, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. There's yes, she's so happy that she's free. Yeah, she wants you to feel the happiness of her freedom. She says there's a gift for you coming. There's a gift for you coming. There's a gift for you coming. But she's really happy, right? Like a giddy little schoolgirl jumping around. It's so fun. I like that. Yes. Someone's asking, is my niece Samantha upset with me or nervous around me? Hi, Starberry niece. Good to see you today, darling. She's still getting, if I tune into her energy, she's just going through some things in her life that she's trying to find the best way to talk about them with you. She's got some things going on in her life and she doesn't know how to approach you. She's very anxious and afraid because she doesn't understand, but she's also afraid of revealing too much because she also wants to be responsible. She wants to impress you. But you can ask her, when you see her next time, you ask her, is there anything you would love to share with me? But ask her in that way, is there anything you'd love or need to share with me? If you'd love or need to share with me, ask her that question next time you see her. I think you'll be quite surprised. She'll open up quite nicely to you. You're very welcome, Lauren. Hi. Thank you for following. I really appreciate that. Has my brother-in-law been trying to connect with me? What is he trying to tell me? What guidance? Listen, Ariel, I know you two are really close. You and your brother-in-law were really close. You might want to book a reading with me. You might want to book a one-on-one reading with me. Go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com. Check out the process for reading, and you can book either a half hour or 1 hour. You know, if I answer your question, go to my link tree link in my bio on TikTok. It's also found under any of my live videos on YouTube. And consider leaving a tip if your question was answered today. Thank you. Someone's asking, am I honoring my soul's contract? You're getting there. They're saying that you're getting there. You're getting close to that. They're saying that the more you are as love is, the more you would have no more doubt. They're saying the things that you're doing are the right things, but your self-doubt is impeding that next step. It's kind of like a door that's kind of closed, your doubt. You need to release your doubt, and then the next step will appear right before you. But yes, you are well on the way to that right now. Align yourself more to the function of your love, and then you'll discover the next door will open. But a little closer to the function of love. A little closer to the function of love. Again, what the Ascendant said very briefly, what you must know is, what does love think? What does love say? What does love do? And how to connect to who you really are, not who the world has made you into being or believing you should or shouldn't be, right? It's not a shooting on people in the world. A lot of people telling you, you should be this, you should be that, you be this way, wear this, dress that, look this way, join this group, join this thing. You know, that's a lot of confusion going on. You need to go away from the world in meditation, get away from everything, connect to yourself, put your mind aside. It's like take off your meat suit, take it, put it aside, and connect with who you are. Connect with the essence of your own consciousness. And then you're going to start getting inspiration and ideas that aren't coming from this world at all, but are coming from your soul. So important. So yeah, those two things. What does love think? What does love say? What does love do? Really. Because most of what you think love says and does, most of what you think love thinks, you've been taught to believe that love means I speak this way, or I walk this way, or I dress this way, or you've got conceptions about love that are not accurate to what love actually is, right? Love is living in harmony with yourself and the world around you. And we need to do that. Alexander, I suggest you that. Thank you for the heart and hands, serene soul. Appreciate that. Last night, I literally fell from the bed as I dreamt about being crushed by a heavy object. Any message? That was not a heavy object. That was Bartman. That was you coming back into your body too fast. You literally came into your body too fast. You literally, you ever heard the story duck, tuck, and roll? You kind of did that spiritually. You're on the astral planes. You fell down into your body really fast. You came down fast. Woo! And you hit your body, and the body reacted to your coming into it so suddenly that it literally rolled off the bed. First time I've ever heard somebody doing that. That's wonderful. Rolling into your body too fast. Make a decision to come in for a softer landing next time, so that the dream about being crushed by the weight is literally your soul coming back down really fast into the body. And it's difficult. For a lot of people, it's difficult to be in your body right now because you're being given ideas and beliefs about what your bodies are that aren't true. A lot of people don't realize your body is just an animal. Your body is not who you are. Your body is not who you are. It is just an animal that you just happen to be inhabiting for this lifetime. And the crazy things that some people do to their bodies is unbelievable to me. But your body is not who you are. It's an animal that reacts and responds to physical and mental and imaginary things as if they're real. Your body can't distinguish between what goes on in your mind and what goes on in the actual world around you. It believes that your body will react to a TV show as easily as it will react to something you imagine in your own mind. You think about being rejected and you're suddenly feeling sad because you're thinking about being rejected. Your body only reacts to what you focus on. It's an animal. It's not who you are. And most people don't even know how to treat their animals very well. Most people don't know how to treat their bodies with love and dignity and respect, how to make your body feel good so that when you wake up and your body goes, oh, you're back again, right? Anyway, Bartman, that's a very interesting way to come into the world in the morning. What should I do to generate income right now? Any guidance? This is from Crystal. Share your truths, Crystal. Share your truths. You need to write short booklets. You need to write short booklets of about 20 pages each. Each a little story. 20-page booklets. And they have to be on a particular area of accomplishment in your own life where you have actually felt like you've accomplished something. Whether it's vital health, you're eating properly, you're meditating. What are the things that are really working well in your life that you do really well? And write a 20-page book on that. And then look at the next thing you do well. Write another 20-page booklet on that. But that's what I'm being told to tell you. Again, for those of you that are wondering, if you want to get into a really deep dive about what you need to be doing and being in your life, you want to connect to your guides, your angels, your ascended masters, the loved ones that want to work with you, book a reading with me. Go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and book a reading with me today. One-on-one, half hour, 1 hour. It will be very life-changing for you. It will certainly put you in touch with information, wisdom, and knowledge that you will not find in any other way in this world. It's very unique and very intimate. Yes, she is. Your mom is still with you. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Did my granddad come to my dream last night to combat with me with love or for some type of warning? I'm being told to tell you it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. What do you mean by wake-up call? He's saying you've got some conflicting. Again, I'm going to word what I'm being told differently so I'm paraphrasing what he's saying. You've got some conflicting relationships in your life right now that you need to let go of. You've got some conflicting relationships that you need to let go of. This is the warning aspect of it, but that's the level that I can go into right now. Again, if you want more detail, you can book a one-on-one with me, but you want to get rid of those conflicting elements. He loves you very much, by the way. Yeah. I don't know why, but he's also saying, I'm sorry about that. He's referring to a specific event that he's sorry about. He says, you know what it is. Again, I'm paraphrasing because sometimes they can give me some really graphic, let's see. Okay, let's see. I get this person. Goodbye. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna. There we go. I like that. Just a reminder. Thank you for subscribing to my TikTok channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so kindly. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we had a bunch of people subscribed last night. That was wonderful. So I was live last night on TikTok. We had some really amazing things happen. So on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, I'll be live on TikTok and I'll be able to bring people one-on-one with me. And I can certainly do that. If you ever want to come live on an event with me, you can message me. If you got a question, like a really good question, and you want something you want to heal in your body, come on live and we'll do some energy work around that. It's pretty amazing what happened. What happened last night was pretty astounding. Someone completely overcame their fear of change. It was really amazing. Yes, I do. I know you understand that, Star Bernice. Hi, Brown Eagle. How you doing? If I tune into him, he's saying no. No, not at this time. I don't know why, but he's showing me a corn cob. he's showing me a corn cob being eaten. I don't know what that will mean for you, Star Bernice, but he's laughing about it. There's a lot of joy connected to this image of a corn cob being eaten, like really fast. I don't know if you've ever seen how people can eat corn really fast, but that's the image that he's showing me to transmit to you, is this corn cob, whatever that might mean to you. Please let us know in the comment section. Aru's asking, may I get a message on how my court will go tomorrow? Do not leave it up to the courts right now. You're putting it all in their hands. You need to sit right now. Ru, you need to sit down right now. And you need to get in the energy that it's going to be beneficial outcome to everyone, including myself. Very important energy. You need to do this for at least an hour today, and at least for 15 minutes before you arrive at court tomorrow. I want the highest and best possible outcome for myself and everyone involved. And you must really mean those words when you speak them. It's a form of invocation. I want the highest and best result for everyone involved in this case. You must want that for everybody, right? Do that, and you'll find, I'd like to know what happens after you experience that. Thank you so much, Kate. I really appreciate it. Wonderful to see you, Kate. Haven't heard from you in a while. Does my best friend Norman have a message for me? Hi, Guy. If I tune into Norman's energy, just give me a moment here. I'm being shown like this little tiny pin of a character that, wow, I haven't heard that character in a long time. Mr. Bill, a character named Mr. Bill. He's showing me this picture of this character named Mr. Bill. I believe it was a character from the 1970s on a TV show called Saturday Night Live. And he's just showing me this image of Mr. Bill and these words above him saying, oh no, Mr. Bill. But this laughing out loud following the LOL following it, laughing out loud. But that's what he wanted to transmit to you, that image, oh no, Mr. Bill, or whatever that means for you. And please share in the comment section what you experienced from that, what that meant to you. Hi there. Let's see, Lucy. Can I bring somebody on for a question here? Let's see. Because I'm willing to do that. You can send a request to come on. If you've got a question and or you want to do some healing energy work on you, send a request to join me for that, and we'll walk you through that process. We'll walk you through it. Bring your guides and angels in, or whoever wants to work with you at that time, and give people a glimpse to see what actually happens during a reading, or at least a small glimpse anyway. Yeah, Sharon, they want me to tell you, you're not alone. You need to let go of the energy that you're alone. You need to let go of the energy that you're alone. It's preventing you from getting the guidance that they've been trying to give to you. Your partner is saying, like, sometimes you're like knocking on a wall. You're like a fortress. You need to let go of this illusion that you are alone. You need to let that go. Let go. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Cheryl's asking, can I join? Let's see if I get this. Hi, Cheryl. I'm trying to see how this works on invite. Let's see what I get here. What I need to do. Copy. Okay, so what I need to do, Cheryl, to bring you on, I need you to send me an email address that I can send a request for you to join. The other option for you, Cheryl, is go over to TikTok. If you're on TikTok, go to TikTok, open up your TikTok account, find my live stream, and on the bottom left of your screen, you'll see these two icons that are purple and blue. One is like an infinity sign, and the other is like two people beside each other. You want to click on the one that's got the two people beside each other, and I can bring you immediately on TikTok right now. Otherwise, I have to have an email address. The other option you have is you can send me a message through my website and give me your email address and say, I'd like to come on and ask a question. And if you want to come back to the next show, I can bring you on next time. Right. But yeah, you can join if you can. Hi, Cheryl. No TikTok? Okay, I got your email. Just give me a second here. Let's get this going. I'll send you a link to join. You can come on live with me here. I've never done this before on StreamYard. So for those of you that are on YouTube and Facebook, I can bring you live on through your email address. Just give me a moment. Get your email address here. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to spam your email out there. We're just going to take our time and get this right once. Oh, my phone just did a restart. Okay, well, those of you that are on TikTok, I just lost everybody on TikTok. For some reason, my phone just ceased to function. It's charging. It's on the port. It's charging. But we'll focus on you for now, Cheryl. Yeah, my phone on TikTok is one device is not working, so I'm going to have to change devices out to go onto TikTok again because I lost everybody there. So we will go back over to TikTok like this. And Cheryl, let me get your address here. I'm going to send you on. Okay, compose an email. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to go back and forth here between screens here to invite Cheryl on. I've never done this before, so I might as well learn how to do it now, right? GALOW. at gmail.com. Okay, StreamYard, join William. Maybe make this work. Command V. Send. As long as I got your address correct, Cheryl, you should receive a link to join me in about a moment. Now, let's see if I can get this other phone back up for TikTok. What time is my reading with her? I also have readings that are coming up shortly too. Okay, let's go here. So I've sent a request link to your Gmail, Cheryl. I'm going to delete your email from the live stream so you don't have a bunch of people messaging you that you don't want messaging you. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to turn my TikTok back on because again, my phone just
strangest thing about
strangely died because the device that I was using ran out of power, which is a very strange thing because it was fully charged when I began. Oh, it says I'm live on another device still. Isn't that fascinating? Hi, guys. Sorry about that. I don't need that. So just for those of you that are just joining me, I'm just looking at the settings here. It's so funny. There we go. So for those of you that are on TikTok that are coming back, just understand that the live feed on my other phone just stopped working. When I tried to sign in on this phone, it said that I was live on another device, but the other device was literally had powered down. So I don't know how it kept me logged into the other device when the power was off. That's a concerning thing, isn't it? So for those of you that are coming back on TikTok, I've just somebody's just sent a request to join me live on the stream, Cheryl. So Cheryl, when you receive that link in your email, just click on that link and it should give me a notification that you're here, and I can bring you on stage with me here. You can't hear sound? Hang on. Okay. Is the audio working now on TikTok? Do we have the audio on TikTok working now? Better? Yep, good. Okay, I had to use a different microphone. Wonderful. Thank you. I don't know what happened, but my phone, which was fully charged, suddenly powered down. And then I went to sign back in on TikTok on my other cellular device, which is also fully charged. And an interesting thing happened. It said, you're still signed in on another device. Even though the other device was powered off completely, it still recognized that I was signed in on that device. I don't know how that works, but very interesting. Anyway, here we are again. Welcome back. We'll just continue for another. Yes, your nephew is okay. He's definitely okay. So again, those of you on TikTok that actually have a question, that have a healing that you want to have done, or want to have a mini reading, which is what a question would be, a small mini reading here right now. And you can bring yourself on. Just send a request. Just click that two-person icon on the bottom left of your screen if you're on TikTok. If you're on YouTube, there is a link that you can join me on. Let's see, where's that link? Invite. There it is. Yeah, so the link is https://streamyard.com/ here, I'll actually put up on the screen, copy. So for those of you that are on Command V that want to join me here, there. I've just sent a link for those of you that would actually like to join me live on YouTube or Facebook through StreamYard. I just sent the link and post the link there. Those of you on TikTok, you'll need to just simply click the icon on the bottom left of your screen beside the one that looks like an infinity sign. And you can click that and click the invite and join me here. Because really it's about you connecting to what you can connect to. Okay, well, thank you, Lauren. Thank you very much. Well, what's really fascinating is this phone is only used for media, and it suddenly powered down. The whole battery just went off. See, it says 7%. It went from full to 7% in like 30 minutes. And usually when this phone is fully charged, it will do a 3 or 4 hour run on TikTok if I go live on TikTok. So I'm very curious about why the phone suddenly went like that. For those of you that are on TikTok, there's a weird filter that is on TikTok right now that doesn't let you see me as I actually physically appear to be, but that's okay too. Oh, okay. I can invite people on. So let me just take a look who's coming on. We might have some fun here. Go here. Okay, so if I send you an invitation and you decide not to join, that's perfectly fine. If I send you an invitation and you decide to join, make sure you come on with a question or a process of healing that you want to, emotional healing, mental healing, that your guides and angels would love to work with you on healing. So I'm going to send out an invite to a couple of people and see what we get here. There we go. Again, you're not required to come on. Be patient. Question from Kate. If I book a session on your website, can it be for a healing instead of a reading? Absolutely, Kate. Absolutely. We had a woman last night that had a healing done around fear that was causing her to not be able to do certain things that she's wanted to do for a long time. But yeah, we've had people come on that have had intense long-term pain stop in just a few minutes. Again, I'll call in the energy of the guides or angels that work with you, and we can do that. Yes, so you can certainly, when you do book the reading, state the reading is for healing. Specifically that the reading is for healing, and I'll make some adjustments on my pages to ensure that option is clearly defined for you there. Thank you. Okay, so we've got someone coming on here. Let's see what we got going on. I can only bring on one person at a time. Add to the stage. Who we got here? Hi, Ben. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you. Hold on real quick.
Wonderful. Let me know if there's any feedback that anybody's getting over on TikTok or Facebook, or if the sound is good. Just keep us posted. Hey, Ben, it's an honor and a privilege to have you join me here. What's your question? What's your question? What would you like to do? And want to tell us a bit about yourself?
I kind of just logged on to the link, so I'm actually surprised I actually got on. It's pretty cool, so I appreciate it. Maybe it's not more than a coincidence, you know. Question wise, first off, I want to say I'm really grateful for everything you've been able to offer us. I've been listening for about 3-4 years now, and I'm just inspired with the angels and the guides and the masters that come down, and you're able to channel through, and it's really inspirational for me. And more than anything for like a personal question, I just want to ask a question as far as maybe like a healing from Archangel Michael for all of us, something personal that we could all benefit from.
Wow, Ben, that's very, very generous of you to ask for that for everybody else. I'm so grateful that you have it. So if everybody's listening, go ahead.
No, that's all. I'm listening.
Okay, so what I would like everybody to do is take as you exhale, you're going to let your body relax, because you want to let your consciousness be open and receptive to receiving this energy from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's been with me since I was 5, so when he blesses you, you're going to get a blessing. It's going to be exactly what you need. So take a long, slow, deep breath, everybody. And as you exhale, allow your body to relax. Give your body permission to relax so that it becomes open and receptive to receiving the blessing of this energy from Archangel Michael. Keep breathing slowly and deeply, and make the statement, I'm open and receptive to receiving this blessing now.
I'm open and receptive to receiving this blessing now.
And repeat that again one more time slowly. I'm open and receptive to receiving this blessing now.
I'm open and receptive to receiving this blessing now.
Thank you, Archangel Michael. Now, for those of you that are wondering, the blessing will come the way it comes for you. It might come as an instantaneous flow of energy and sudden spontaneous healing. But whatever that blessing is for you, it is going to be unique to each and every one of you. How open and receptive you are to receiving it now will determine when it's going to happen. It could happen right now. It could happen during the day. It could happen in 3 days, but it will happen usually within 7 days. But thank you, Ben. That was very generous. I love that energy. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Michael. Thank you so much for inviting me on.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful and a joyful day.
You as well. And everyone else.
Thank you, Ben. Wow. Thank you so much. That was wonderful, Ben. Really appreciate that. So let's invite somebody else in to join us here on TikTok. Because I think bringing people on, thank you, Ben, watching me for 4 years. There we go. Okay, sorry. There's just a little, there we go. Thank you, Ben. I just had to make certain he got off. Okay. Thank you. Again, for those of you that are on YouTube or Facebook, you can join me with the link that I just posted to everybody in the comment section if you want to. If you're going to join me, please have a question or a request that you want fulfilled. And again, if you're on TikTok, you can do the same thing by the icon on the bottom left of your screen. Beside the infinity, the blue and red infinity sign, there's like a red and blue people sign that are like that. Just click that red and blue sign of people, and you can click request to join with me. Okay, so I've sent invitation again. Hi, you're very welcome. You're so welcome. That was wonderful, Ben, to do that. Is my mom trying to tell me something? Yes, she is. Yes. You need to enjoy, I don't know why she's saying you need to enjoy the rain more. She's saying you need to enjoy the rain more. Enjoy the rain more. She said it was particularly a favorite for her to listen to the rain falling in the garden. She said that was one of her favorite sounds, was to hear the rain falling in her garden. Right? She wants you to enjoy the rain more. Wow. So I'm sending invitations out because I want to make this a little more dynamic for all of you. It's important that you understand that your guides, your angels, ascended masters, these are real phenomena. They exist. They want to connect you. They want to communicate to you. They want to elevate you. They want to inspire you. They want to guide you where man cannot. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Ben again. Hey, Ben. How you doing? Hang on. We got somebody coming on here on TikTok too. Hello, Angela. Now I'm going to probably have to unplug this phone to be able to hear her. Hi, guys. Angela, can you hear me? Hang on, let me see if I unplug here. Angela, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful. There you are. I'm going to turn the volume up here on my cellular device so I can actually hear you a little better. Hi, Angela. Welcome. I'm glad you chose to join and accept the invitation today. What is your question or consideration that you'd like to have your guides or angels work with today for you?
I would really like to know if my financial situation will improve this year. My name is Silvana.
Hi, Silvana. Yeah, they're telling me right now that you're holding on to a lot of fear in the lower part of your back. In the lower part of your back, just above the hips. There's a place that you're holding a lot of fear that's connected to your financial situation. You need to release and liberate the fear. You need to release and liberate the fear from that part of the body. Do you want to do a release like that right now?
Yes, I'd love to.
Okay, so if you're sitting up right now, just relax in your spot. Take a slow, deep breath. I got Archangel Raphael and I got Archangel Shamuel coming in here too. that are going to do this with us. So take a slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, allow the body to relax into the chair a little. And bring your awareness down to that place in the lower back where you're storing that fear. You might be experiencing it more as tension or an ongoing ache, but they're saying it's the energy of fear. And bring your awareness there, and then just breathe slowly into that space. Allow yourself to feel the energy of that. And then think and speak these words into the fear. It is time that I love you and release you with love and grace.
It is time. It is time.
It is time that I love you.
That I love you.
And release you.
And release you.
With love and grace.
With love and grace.
And repeat that again slowly and deliberately into that part of the body. It's time that I love you. And release you with love and grace.
And release you with time and grace. It is time that I love you. And release you with time and grace.
With love and grace. You want to release it with love and grace.
Release with love and grace.
That's right. And just feel the energy down there. Describe what you're feeling down there.
Warmth.
Yes. Just get closer to that warmth. And again, say to the warmth, thank you for being a part of my life.
Part of my life.
Even if I haven't understood you.
Even if I haven't understood you.
And then feel what happens there. And describe that.
Just like relaxation.
Okay. So just let yourself feel that. Just sink into that. To that feeling of relaxation, say, thank you for being a part of my life. To that sensation of relaxation, thank you for being a part of my life.
Thank you for being part of my life.
And now describe for us how you feel your energy overall is changing. What is changing for you as a vibration right now? How do you feel now?
Really light, like without that heaviness.
Yes. Yeah. Archangel Shamiel wants me to tell you that the change is being made to remember the words that we gave you, to repeat them whenever that substance of discomfort comes up, to repeat those words again.
Okay, I will.
Wonderful. So grateful that you came on with us. Thank you so kindly.
Thank you, and lots of love from Australia.
Well, thank you, Australia. Much love to you too.
Thank you, and lots of love and light to everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Wow. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ben saying he wants to come back on here. Hey, Ben, you want to come back on?
Oh, sorry. I was just on the StreamYard. I stayed on the chat. I wasn't sure if it automatically says I want to come on or not.
Well,
but
you're welcome to join me. I mean, anything that you can offer, that your any changes or messages you want to receive are always beneficial, whether they're for you or other people. But thank you for the gift that you gave us all earlier. Really appreciate it.
I will say that I did feel the sensation as we're doing the little meditation and the prayer and welcome in Michael. I felt the kind of like the vibration within my body kind of get like a little flurry, and I can kind of feel like a small kind of sweat coming on. And I know that's like the energy kind of working through me. I've been going through a lot of kind of self-doubts recently because I have a business, and it's been a little hard like mentally, and I have been feeling a little bit of alone recently. And I think sometimes whenever I kind of ask for questions specifically for myself, it can be a little selfish. And I guess I'm in the point where I want to be more of service to people. And that's why I come here for these guidance and these teachings for, if I can just learn how to be of service and stop thinking about myself as much and be more of a contributor. So I appreciate you for showing that to me by just giving so freely and willingly.
You're welcome.
I admire it so much, Michael. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, let's see who else we can bring on here. I think that's so everybody could hear Ben. Everybody on TikTok could hear you very well too, Ben. That's really nice to see. So I'm going to see if who else. I got 3 invites here. Let's see what we got here. Accept. Let's go here. Accept. So we're bringing somebody else on TikTok. So we might as well have some fun with this today, because now that I'm learning how to do this. Hello, welcome to my channel, and welcome to TikTok. And please tell me your name and what is your question or consideration that you want to work with today. Have your guides and angels work with through us.
Hi, William. My name is Anne, and I would like to know, I would really love to connect with my father, who died in 2010. Yeah, really feeling my father over the since he passed away. So if there's anything that he wants to say to me, or a message, or I'm doing a lot of research on his history. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin, but I don't even know what to ask. I just want to know if he sees me, if he sees what I'm doing for him, if he, I'm writing a book about
he's asking me to tell you, are you seeing what you're doing for me? He says he loves it. He's honored. He says your love never ends. It's never going to end. He says that's what love is about. But can I ask you to take a slow, deep breath, Anna? Take a slow, deep breath, because I'm going to really bring his energy in for you to experience it, rather than me just chant. I want you to experience what he, like I'm getting all hot in this energy of heat right now. So I want you to take a slow, deep breath and relax your body.
Okay.
And as you relax the body, as you let your breath go, make the decision, I'm now open and receptive to receiving my father's energy. Just make that statement in your mind. You don't have to speak it out loud, but I'm open and receptive to receiving my father's energy at this time. And just allow yourself to observe what you start to experience in the body and around the body, and describe that.
It's sort of a little numbness, but relaxed.
Okay, so bring your attention to that little bit of numbness. Bring your attention to that little bit of numbness. Let your attention come to where that is. Can you feel where that numbness is? Is that in your body or around your body?
I think it's in the body.
Okay, go to the place in the body where it is. Can you describe approximately where it is in the body?
It's the back of the neck, the back, the shoulders, like that whole area. It doesn't hurt. It just feels like that's where the pulling is coming from.
Okay, so let yourself feel that pulling now. Just go in there close your eyes, go into the sensation, because you've described it as a pulling. So allow yourself to be pulled to where that feeling is pulling you to. Just let yourself be pulled. And as you allow yourself to go with that feeling of the pulling sensation, describe what you're experiencing as that happens.
There's so much confusion. There's so much blankness. There's so much.
Let yourself feel that. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to ask the confusion, the sensation of confusion and that perception of blankness, ask it to represent itself to you in a way that you can understand it. Just ask that. I want to understand you in a way that I can understand you. Just communicate to that confusion. I want to understand you in the way that I can understand you. And describe what shifts or changes. Go ahead.
There's a heaviness. There's a heaviness.
Is it a heaviness pushing down, or is it heaviness pushing out? What direction is it moving?
I think it's pushing down.
Okay. So let it come down into you, okay? Because there's a resistance between you and him right now.
Right.
Do you understand? Like he's actually trying to come down and bring you some information. So try to relax the shoulders and allow, head up slightly, and allow the sensation of what is pushing down. Allow his information, his energy to interact with you right now. You're perfectly safe. This is just his energy. He loves you very much. He's been trying to get you to receive this for a while now. And just let your awareness perceive or sense how it appears to your consciousness. How does this heaviness translate as you allow it to come in? What happens?
I feel his sense of wanting to cry, wanting to, like, I feel a lot of his emotions are coming through.
Yes. Now go closer to those sensations and emotions. Let yourself get closer to those emotions. Let him come closer to you. It might be very different than what you think, but let the emotions come. The feeling of tears, let it come closer. You're perfectly safe. And let me ask you a question now. What are his tears saying to you?
I think his tears are saying to me, that he's tired.
Okay. Why is he tired?
He's tired.
Ask him why he's tired.
He's had a very hard life.
Thank you.
And I just have to embrace it.
Okay. So what would you like to shift this energy of heaviness for him? Would you like to offer him that gift?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So sense the space of the heaviness that he's imparted to you, where it is in your body. Feel the space that it occupies. And then to that heaviness, communicate this thought. I'm willing to love you even if I don't understand you. Just communicate that to the heaviness now. I'm willing to love you even if I do not understand you.
Do I say it out loud or do I say it within me?
You can say it within you or out loud, which is easier for you. And then whatever changes, describe that change.
I do feel like there's a little bit of a release.
Okay, so communicate that. Communicate again. So now that you've felt that little bit of a release, again, repeat those words to it. I'm willing to love you even more. Yeah, you felt that, right?
Yeah.
So now how's that heaviness changing?
It's not a heaviness of the way it was before. It's more of like I feel his presence hearing me, actually. That is very bizarre.
Yes. So just for those of you that are watching, what she's doing is her father's been trying to communicate this energy to her for 10 years now. Well, 14 years since he passed on. And she's had trouble being able to hear it and understand it. As most people don't understand spirit world, there's often confusion. So now she's beginning to experience, because she's now interacting with his energy differently, she's changing the energy of the connection between herself and her father. Even though he's not in a physical body, he's still in consciousness. And then the relationship's not based on matter, it's based on energy. So she's now beginning to feel and sense like she can begin to hear something there, because the energy flow has been changed and altered by the way she's interacting with it. Does that make sense to you, Anna?
Yes, exactly.
And so learning how to shift, because when people leave the yes.
Wow.
Thank you. Now
you can actually feel the shift that is so bizarre. Oh my God. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. This should make it a lot easier for you to.
It is. Instead of that heaviness awareness of not knowing, it has turned into a connection.
Yes. Now, this is just a first step for those of you that are observing. This is often just a first step at a person being able to connect to their loved ones in the non-physical realms from the physical realm. She can now begin to build from this different awareness she's having now that she's having.
Crazy.
Yes.
Oh my God. That is really crazy.
But this is normal. I mean, it's crazy and that is wonderful. I totally get that. I'm so happy for you. And your dad is like, I'm getting these tears of joy that are just pouring through me right now for you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because when you suddenly realize it's like you go to a different country and you don't know how to speak the language, it can be very confusing and frustrating and annoying. But once you start to formulate a language of communication, then the world changes. Then your experience with the non-physical loved ones changes. I'm really grateful and honored that you came on with us today, Anna. If you ever want to go deeper into that connection with your father, you can just go to my website and book a reading anytime you like.
Thank you so much. This was quite incredible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm very grateful to have this opportunity. Thank you for bringing me up. I want to give somebody else a chance because it truly is wild what just happened. So thank you, William. I followed you, and I'm going to connect with you on YouTube.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, Anna. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, you too. You too.
Bye-bye. Now, for those of you that have loved ones you want to communicate with, it is that simple. When you understand what they've taught me, I'm teaching you here. We do this Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We 1 to 2 hours, and then we do TikToks Tuesdays and Thursdays, because the time of ascension is now. The time of learning to connect to knowledge and wisdom other than what you know is now. And you can connect to me and we can do a very intimate, deep dive into connecting to your guides, your angels, your loved ones. And as you can hear from the people that have come on today, how amazingly simple and easy it is. Because again, I'm not doing this. I'm just following the directions I'm being given to give you, right? Because I'm not doing this alone. I've got my guides, my angels, the ascended masters that work with me. They've given us courses and classes to teach people how to build this communication system between yourself and your loved ones, your angels, your God, your gods, depending on what your religious faith is. There are multiple deities, but there's also an omnipresent divinity that exists as well. And there are guides, and there are angels, and there are hierarchical structures, as there is all throughout nature, of different degrees of communication. And it is my sole purpose for this lifetime to bring you back to a function of love and away from the function of fear. And that's on all planes. When you learn to connect your guides and angels, you get access to information and knowledge that you cannot get from this world. There's information you will never find. You'll never find what you just saw or what was just taught. You will not find that in any educational center anywhere. There are some ashrams and there are some monastic temples around the world that will teach you how to commune with the different spirits and energies. But it's not meant to be mysterious and complex, shroud in fear and uncertainty. No, it's meant to be a simple, exciting, dynamic opportunity to expand your consciousness. Anyway, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anna. Once you change that energy, once you can change the energy inside yourself to interface to different frequencies, that's when you start to receive guidance. In our Masterclass 102, which is coming up in about 3 weeks, sign up for Masterclass 102 Liberation, where you'll learn directly from the Ascended Masters. They do lessons, discussions, practices on how to open up your clairs, which is what Anna just experienced. She experienced an energy from her father that's been going on for years, this heaviness that he's been trying to get through for 10 years. Pay attention. And in about a few short minutes, that whole communication between her and her father is now changed. Right? Your loved ones don't cease to exist because the body ceases to function. Jesus exists now. Buddha exists now. Yogananda exists now. Archangel Michael exists now. God is now. You don't have to wait until you die from this world to connect to them. You can do it right now. You can learn simple, easy to apply ways of doing that. Anyway, I really appreciate people coming on. We're going to be doing a lot more of this. You know, for those of you that would judge this as falseness, why would you point out the beam in your neighbor's eye when you have not pulled out the beam in your own? Judge not, that ye be not judged, for as you judge, that judgment shall be measured upon you, as you had measured it upon this one. Understand that the judgment that you measure is your own. You have been given false teachings by this world, and you would believe them as if they were true. Wow. Thank you, Master Jesus. Appreciate that. Yeah. Again, those of you that would live in fear, the Christian mythology, let's get this clear. Virtually every major religion in this world has been bastardized by man. And I'm referring to humanity generically, not just male people. Humans in general have bastardized the teachings of the great masters. And so you can be here in judgment and anger about something that you do not understand because what you've been taught to understand is false. That much of what is written in Scripture is delusionary, fear-filled. Not one of your great teachers ever said they wanted you to be subservient to them. They said they wanted you to raise yourself up to God, to join me in my Father's house, not to sit out in the cold there because you're a sinner. Jesus never ever said anybody was born evil, ever. That's something that men wrote. So if you're going to come here and judge, I understand the pain that you're in because you've been given false information. You do not know love. Love would not judge in such a fashion as this. Yes. I understand that. Thank you so much. There we go. That judgment, by the way, coming from a gamer who probably spends hours and hours in a game murdering thousands of people. And they would say to us that we are in deception to them, and yet they would sit inside a game murderously entertaining themselves and telling us that they know what love is. Anyway, have fun with that guy. Oh yeah, they're gone. Confirm. Yep. I know, MJ, I understand the pain this guy. He's a gamer. They're lost in this world of gaming, and they murder millions of people. By the time most people don't even realize gamers can kill up to 1 million people by the time they're 18 in a game, and they say, "Oh, it's just a game." Really? Really? It's what you're doing in your mind. The idea of killing, filling your mind with killing. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then to talk to me, sorry. Yeah, go have fun with that. Hi, will I get the soul midwife position? Hi, will I get the soul midwife position? It's funny you're asking that question. You already are the soul midwife. SOUL. You are a midwife already. You do not need to be assigned a position that you already have. Wow. Cool. Let's see who else I can invite on. I got 2 more people want to come on. Let's see what we got here. Accept. I'm going to bring this person on. Crystal. Hi there. Lots of questions going on here. Hey, Crystal, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Can you tell me what tell me what your name is? Tell us a bit about yourself and what is your question or consideration?
It's Crystal, and I've been on my spiritual journey for about 4 years now, and I've just discovered some of my clairs. I was told that, but I'm just now learning my spirit guides, and I just want to know where to go. What should I do next? You know, I want to learn more, and I just don't know where to go.
Okay, the first thing is to elevate your vibration.
I don't hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Barely. I'm trying.
Okay, no worries. Okay.
There we go.
The first thing you need to learn to do is to raise your vibration. Any of you that want to pursue connecting with Master Jesus or Buddha or God or any of the deities, Shiva,
Right.
you need to learn first and foremost to raise your vibration, your physical vibration, your mental vibration.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. I'm trying, honey.
It's okay.
I lost audio. Yeah, they did too.
What's that? Hang on.
We can't hear you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Nothing to be sorry about. Hang on. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know if I'm going to try plugging this microphone in. I might not be able to hear you, but you'll be able to hear me for sure. Hang on. Let me just do this. Okay, so the question that she's asking right now is, what are my next steps on my spiritual journey? And the next steps on her spiritual journey are to raise her vibration. Not just her, but any of you that want to connect to your guides, your angels, ascended masters. You must raise your vibration up from fear and closer to love. The closer to love you are, the more effective and profound and beneficent the messages, the information, and the guidance you get will be. Again, love is the frequency of energy that the ascended masters like Jesus and Buddha live from that function of love. Those that do not live from the function of love, that live from the function of fear, you do not want to partake in their energy. You will if you are in a state of fear, anger, judgment, guilt, shame. If you're physically not treating your body properly, if you've got a lot of negative thinking, this will keep you in the lower spectrum of communing with different multidimensional beings. There are low vibrational beings. That's one thing I will say about those that have come on to judge this process, that there are lower vibrational beings. There are beings that are negative and destructive, that are harmful, that are possessive, that are controlling, that are damaging to human beings. So you want to raise your vibration up higher so that you will not be susceptible or amenable to lower vibrations of fear. Were you able to hear that, darling? Can you say that again?
Yes, I had birds. She hears my birds. Yeah, okay. Because I was just wondering which way to go, but I figured that's what I need to do.
Yeah, I think what I need to do too is get a headset for my cellular device here so that everybody can hear. I can hear them and hear you guys simultaneously, because the hearing doesn't work quite. The audio doesn't work quite good when it's unplugged. But did you hear the message?
Yes, to just raise the vibration.
Very important. By what you eat, what you drink, how you exercise, the thoughts you think, raise the vibration. You'll start to get an inflow of information from very beautiful sources. Archangel Gabriel likes to work with you a lot, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Yep. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing your question.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There we go. Let's see what else we got. Okay, got one more person here. Hello. Let's see. Emily and Aaron, accept. So for some, the audio is working. So what I'll probably have to do is plug in the audio to answer the question for those of you that...
Hello.
Hi there. Can you state your name and what is your question or consideration?
Yeah, my name is Emily, and so I've just been in the middle of like the craziest transition of my life, and I've had several, but this one kind of tops it. I had like, I guess, my spiritual awakening And it got me to where I realized the fear in the world and all the stuff you were just talking about. And me and my family have like done everything to break away from it. And we prayed about it, and literally our whole life got rearranged. Like every person that we like, you know, we rearranged our life for them. All of a sudden their intentions came to the surface. Like people that really didn't care about us, like people that we would like change our life around to make sure that they were good. All of a sudden God revealed everything to us.
Yeah. Yeah. You certainly.
And we're in the middle of selling our house to start traveling and homeschooling our kids and getting them basically out of the system. And this has been years. This isn't like a couple of months, you know, that got us to this point. And I asked you a long time ago, like, if our house was going to sell. And literally, like, we haven't been able to pay our mortgage in like 5 months. We have taxes. All of our utilities are due. Like, we've pushed them out. And literally the day we sell our house and list it is like the day, you know, that all utilities due. Like, basically, it's like perfect timing that we like were able to push stuff out to be able to pay things and not have utilities shut off, all of that stuff. And I know it's all divine. I know it all is. We don't even have a vehicle right now. We sold all those, but those, like, mine broke down, and then my husband's, somebody offered to buy it before it was even for sale, and then the next week it broke down for them. So it's like all these things just literally fell out of our lives. And the thing is like I had a very abusive childhood in a lot of ways, and I think the best thing about me is I've like stayed innocent. Like, I've stayed pure. Not that I'm perfect at all, but like my intentions and my heart have just stayed so amazing, and I am proud of that. But now I want to fight for that. I want to fight for other people like that. I want to help raise the vibration. So basically we're going to travel. We are going to demonstrate living free and breaking out of the matrix, but also we want to help people along the way and get people like on the social medias to be a part of it with us. The only problem I'm having, and I feel very passionate about that, and I feel like I've gotten so many downloads from my guides, angels, God, everybody, of things that I really think will be a lot of solutions for the world we live in. And naturally, I'm a leader, but my abusive childhood like beat me down.
Okay.
Like, even now, I'm afraid to talk right now, even though I'm not really like this in my comfort zone, but to put myself out there, I think even in past lives, if I'm being honest, it was a problem for me to speak up. And in my own childhood in this lifetime, it got me severe consequences. My stepdad was bipolar. My stepmom was just very narcissist. Like, my dad was a narcissist, and he was the one sexually abusing me. I didn't have a safe place. And if I did ever speak up, I became homeless when I was a kid. You know, things like that. Like, it just had severe consequences. And so now here I am wanting to stand up to the world and fight for injustices. And I'm realizing, like, yeah, I have all this passion in me, but I'm afraid to put myself out there.
Okay. Well, clearly you don't have that fear right now.
I kind of do. My voice is shaking. I can feel
But that's the power of God moving through you to help you right now. That's not shakiness of fear. That's the shakiness of the power of God coming into you.
And I feel like I could throw up.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Even talking to you with 28 people in here, and I have made posts and stuff, but I'm afraid to go live.
Okay, well, you're not afraid to go live because you're here. So
You're right.
So the fear is not true. So what I'm hearing you say, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm being told that what you're really saying is you like to release the blockages of that traumatic childhood from your energy field so that you can flow more freely with the truth of your knowledge. Is that correct?
Yeah. When I was a kid, before anything bad happened, I would lead the principal. Like, you know, the first day, my mom's like, "You're a leader. You're fiery. You're a spitfire. You're silly," and just everything bad that happened.
So what I'm being told to tell you to do, there's several things here, okay? We need to go over them fairly quickly because I want to respect other people as well. Several things. But you must promise to do this for at least a week after we do this, okay? Every day, at least once a day, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to actually have you close your eyes and take a deep breath and relax your body. And as you allow your body to relax, I want you to sense the space of time during which you were abused. The space of time, say when it began, when you first remember it beginning, to the point where you started coming out of it, you started getting away from the people, the events, and the circumstances. But sense the space of time within you that period occupies within you. Just sense the space of that time. Take a slow, deep breath and relax as you do this. As you sense the space of that time, imagine that you can allow your awareness to embrace that space of time within you right now. And to that space of time, we want you to think the following thought. I am with you. I love you. I will never abandon you, nor forsake you, because I love you. And describe what you're feeling as you do that.
Almost like, have you ever gotten really lightheaded and like the energy like flushes over your body?
Yes. So feel that feeling now, that lightheadedness. To that lightheaded feeling, say, speak or think these words, that lightheadedness. Thank you for being a part of my life. And now describe how the space of that time in your life has changed for you right now.
It feels manageable.
Yes. So for the next 7 days, we want you to go through that process again. Each day, make time where you feel the space of that time and speak those words to it again. I'm with you. I love you. I shall never forsake you because I love you. You'll feel when you feel the energy change, that lighter energy comes in, then say, thank you for being a part of my life, to that lighter energy. Do you understand?
Yes.
How are you feeling right now?
I feel way more relaxed.
Good. So what she's saying when she said I'm feeling way more relaxed is she's literally feeling a change in the energy of her body right now. Her body's energy's changed because she's changed the space of time that has been in her body. That way, she just changed that. So the body reacts and responds to whenever you change an energy within the system. Does that make sense? And that's true for every one of us. This is a universal process of healing. This is why I love what I get to do. This is universal process for anybody to heal their anger, their fear, their guilt, their shame, their past, their fear, their depression, their anxiety. This is a universal process that when you learn it and apply it effectively, you can literally transcend your life into whole new dimensions of experience and expression. Thank you, Emily, so much for coming on with us.
Thank you. Can I ask one little question?
Sure.
Do my guides have anything for us, like closing on our house and just that everything will be okay, like in finding a camper to live in and all that good stuff?
The emotion that you're holding on to, the concern that you have about that, you need to shift the energy of the concern, because the energy is concerning energy. But if you shift that energy, as you just did now with the space of time of your abuse, and you change that, and you can apply the same process with your concern. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When you can shift the energy of concern both in yourself and your husband and your children, if you can shift the energy of concern with your love, your patience, your kindness towards it, your acceptance of it, then the situation will unravel very quickly and very easily. The doors will open one after the other, after the other, after the other.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Thank
Emily.
you so much.
You're welcome, darling. Bye-bye. Now, I want to say thank you to everybody that's come on today, every one of you, because when you come on like this and you allow us to work with you and you get to connect to your guides and you can see people go through this, you get to understand your transformation, your healing does not have to be a long-term, difficult, involved process. Master Jesus taught me that healing can happen in an instant. He never healed, he taught people to heal by what he did with them, what he got them to say or think or do, or how he got them to believe. That caused the healing. He always says, I'm not doing a thing, it's my Father, the energy that does that work. And you can do this too. He made that very clear to me every time. He says, you don't do anything, William, and I don't do a darn thing. All I do is allow the Spirit of the divine to work through me, my guides, my angels, Jesus, whoever wants to work with us. Your healing does not have to be an arduous, difficult, terrible process. Because once you start to learn how to work with your emotional energy, you'll start to change your life. And it becomes a very exciting and wonderful journey for you then, because then you're learning how to manage your own energy instead of depending upon the world, somebody telling you to think this or say that or do this or take that pill or drink that thing or do this, that, in order to be more fulfilled. Don't get me wrong. There are some things you can do with your body, things you can do with the food, things you can do with what you drink and eat and sleep that can improve your life. But more importantly, you have to learn how to manage your own energy. And we got our upcoming masterclass 102. If you want to really learn how to blast through old emotions that are holding you back, sign up for our masterclass 102. It begins in about 3 or 4 weeks. You'll see it on my website, williammichaelforbes.com. Sign up, join a very powerful and profound community of awakened souls on the same journey that you are to find liberation and freedom. Thank you. Thank you. Kelly Storm is saying, this is wonderful. I did this for my headache and was so amazed as I offered my love and my presence and promised to take care of it. And it transformed or transmuted into love. And the pain just left. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's what Jesus is talking about. That's what Buddha talks about. It's what Krishna talks about. It's what God talks about. That it can happen in an instant, in the blink of your eye. And that you have you're made in the image and likeness of a divine creator. And as being made in the image and likeness of a divine creator, you have the capacity to do as it does. You were not born in sin. None of you were born in sin. You were all born in love. Sin is what they taught you, the misbelief they gave you, the lies and false truths they presented to you that caused you to be in suffering that is not necessary any longer. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very good. Got a super chat here. Wonderful. Hi, Dova. Dova Queen 420. I moved from Colorado to Nevada and never found my cat, Momanga. I want to know if he is alive and if I can get help with his location. Also, any messages for me or my kids from our guides. Let me just tune in here. So I got all this laughter coming in. Like there's this joy energy coming towards you right now. You need to feel the joy in your heart. You need to feel the joy in your heart. You are too focused on the illusion of loss. This dear loved one of yours is still present with you. You still feel him with you. You still feel him with you. Yes, I'll bring you on shortly. Yes. As to the location, it's with you. The cat is not in its physical embodiment anymore. He's not in his physical embodiment anymore. He's energetically with you right now and has been on this journey with you. He said it made it much easier for you to have him with you this way. He says you've got a lot going on for a human. You got a lot going on for a human. And I wanted it to be easy for you. I keep my love right close to you when we sleep at night. I'm close to you. And of course, I'm hearing purring in my head right now. That's for you as well. Yeah, don't worry about where he is. He's with you on the journey right now. Your children, a message for her children. It is important you be mindful what you let yourself think upon. Be very careful of what thought you will choose to give attention to, especially the little ones. The littlest ones, be careful what you let your mind think upon. Be careful what you watch. Be careful what you hear. Let it be of love. Let it be of goodness. Wow. Thank you, Dova Queen 420. Appreciate that. So someone's saying, William, I'm technically challenged. I sent something, just wanted to share with you all the whole session, answer my questions, our questions, love to you, we are all one. I'm not certain, that's kind of a little cryptic to my William mind, but I'm being told to tell you. Yes, thank you for your testimonial. I will look at it and get it posted as soon as possible. Brad Wolf is asking, ask the spirits if it's spiritual energy that surrounds me or just farts. I get a lot of activity on Taco Tuesday. I'm sure you do, Brad. I'm sure you do. At least you've got a sense of humor. In your case, let's hide that again. In your case, it's just tongue-in-cheek. It's just tongue-in-cheek. But you're certainly welcome to bring your humor here. You're always welcome to bring your humor. But if you wish to be crude, that is another thing. The only one that you are being crude to and upon is yourself. What you speak and say and do is a reflection not of who we are, but a reflection of who you are. So I'm just going through different questions. Yeah, we'll do that. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye, Brad. People always get afraid of what they do not understand. And religious dogma has taught people to fear the realm of spirit. And where in God's good name do you think all of these religious scriptures came from? They came from spirit. They came to men. All of this religious stuff that's going on came from spirit, was interpreted by men, and has confused, and millions of people, billions of people have been confused by the interpretations of men of the realm of the spirit. When you can go directly to the source yourself, you can learn to connect to God in your heart. You can connect to Jesus. You can connect to Buddha. You can connect to the devas. You can connect to Krishna. You can really connect to these beings. You really can. You don't need an intermediary, a book. The book is in your heart. You don't need a minister, a priest, a rabbi to tell you what is right or wrong. And you can go right to God. You can go right to your heart, to Jesus, to Buddha, to Muhammad, the true prophet that they speak of is God. Muhammad, Jesus, Buddha speak on his behalf. The true prophet is within you. You must learn to give that prophet your ear, your guide, your angels, ascended masters. There are many beautiful beings you can connect to. There really are. There we go, guys. Got a super chat here. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Really appreciate that super sticker. Thank you so kindly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, please sit down. You can literally do that. You can, if somebody's saying here, I'd like to invite Jesus to have breakfast with me, you can. Happens to me every day if I want it to. If I want to speak with him, I can call and feel his love, feel his wisdom, feel his knowledge. It happens all the time while these live shows are happening. Again, for those of you that can't see the difference between when I'm just being William and when they're speaking through me, then pay attention, because everybody has access to the law, the truth, to love, to wisdom, to the way. It is within you. And again, There are certainly good holy men on this planet. I'm not saying that there are not good holy men, that they're not good priests, that they're not good rabbis and ministers, and there are. But be very careful. When they tell you, oh, watch out for spirits, don't watch out for these people, be careful. Jesus talked to the spirit all the time, but that was okay. But it's not okay for you. It's okay for your priest to mediate for you and God. No, God's within you, beating your heart right now. Get it straight. They don't want you to know what we are telling you. They don't want you to know that you have God within you, that you have Jesus available to communicate with you. You have Buddha, you have Krishna, you have all of those available to you within. They would rather have you corralled into their religious philosophy and believe that that is the only way and the only truth. And yet every single religious teacher, I'll say teacher of spiritual truth, never said, I am the only way. What he said is, the truth I'm teaching is the way. If you follow these teachings, you will find God, or you'll find Allah, or you'll find Buddha, or you'll find Krishna, or you'll find the oneness. Okay, I'm getting too personally excited now. I'm going to see if I can bring one more person on today. And let's see what we got. Let's see. So yeah, you can, if you can, send a request to join on TikTok. I've posted the link. Thank you for the love, Monica. Really appreciate it. Love you too, darling. Yeah. Hi, Tanya. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the badges. Remember to like, thumbs up, give lots of hearts to these live events. Get them out there. What do we got? We got 4,700 hearts on TikTok. But those hearts, that tapping of your screen isn't for me. When you're tapping your screen, or you're liking, or you're subscribing, or giving a thumbs up, it's for the next person that the algorithm says, oh, this is good material. Let's give this information to other people, push it out further. It's an automatic process. So every time you're doing that little heart, or you're doing that little thumbs up, or you're doing that little share, you're sharing this live event with other people, you're giving others the opportunity to get access to this knowledge and this information and this wisdom that is available to everybody by truth, right? I'm not the only source of this information on the planet. There are many other sources as well. Hi. I'll invite you, Wendy. So I just sent an invite to you. So again, you do not have to come on. If I send you an invite, you do not have to come on. But if you do come on, have a question or a consideration, or maybe you want to heal something in your life, but have something that you want your guides, your angels, the ascended masters, the divine, what you want me to facilitate with them and you. But make certain you have a question that's important to you, or something that you really want to shift or change energetically in your life. And we'll bring one more person on today. And if nobody comes on in the next 5 minutes, or 4 or 5 minutes, we'll call it a day. Yeah, that's what I do. Send the gamer love and healing. Yeah, I do that too all the time. I know we've been so many people have been conditioned to be afraid of the spirit world. There are low vibrational beings. There are demons. There really are. There are demons, and there are angels. There are divine beings. There are these low vibrational beings, and we emphasize always raise your vibration with grounding, meditation, clearing old emotions out of the body, mind system, elevating your energy up, eating proper food, exercising, things that will bring your energy up. Very, very, very important, because there are low vibrational beings. If you're depressed and sad, you're going to attract beings on that level. If you learn how to change your sadness and change your anger, change your fear, if you learn how to change your energy, you're going to change the vibrational signal that you can connect on. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that. Someone's asking here, what angel likes to work with me. Which of you guys likes working? They're saying you can choose any one of us, but Archangel Michael says, come to me. I will give you strength. Come to me, you will learn strength from me. You need to learn strength. Wow, that's pretty cool. Life omnipresent, yes. Oh, I see. They wait until I get on the phone and the kids start yapping. Hey, that's okay though. Don't be afraid of that. Nothing wrong with the sound of children laughing and playing and interacting. What a gift to bring. You know, if your dog's barking, your cat's meowing, and you come on live, it's okay. It's part of it. Your children are laughing or they want your attention. That's part of it. Bring them up on your lap and, you know, let them know you love them. You don't have to turn your video on. Just let them know you love them. You just need a moment of time to yourself, but that you love them. But yeah. Hi. I understand you too. So I got a lot of questions and considerations here. So I'm not seeing anybody coming on right now. And I do have people that have booked readings with me today that I've got to get ready for. I'm so grateful to have had this time with you guys. Now that I'm learning to bring people on live, this is going to get really exciting. Because when you start to see it happen before your very eyes, when you see the guides and the angels that work with people, what can be facilitated, and this can take this to a whole new level. So I want to thank everybody that came on live today. Emily, Anna, many others that came through. For those of you on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Remember, subscribe if you can to my YouTube, TikTok channels. It helps the algorithm. It supports the channel. It allows me to devote more and more time to bringing this information to you. And again, you can always leave it. If I did answer your question, you can always leave a tip on PayPal in my tip jar. I'd really appreciate that. Question from Bogey Miller, super chat, coming in at the last minute right here. Our two coworkers had their pets recently pass. Any messages I can pass on from their pets? Their names are Flu and Boo and Grace. I just get that they're much happier around them now. They were feeling they left when they did because they were feeling really stressed out about how they were feeling about their animals. They don't have that stress around them anymore. They have the pets around them still. They don't just leave, you know, when they leave the physical body, they don't just leave, but just tell them this. Tell them Murph and meow. I can't make the same, but there's these sounds that they want them and meow. Again, in that order. The Murph is coming from Boo, the meow is coming from Grace. Again, they're not gone, they unburdened them from the concern of their health. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your time, your energy. Who knows what's going to happen when I see you next time. This is a brand new day. This is a brand new moment. Have yourselves a wonderful and joyful day, everybody. Bye for now.